Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to put the wide body on the 335i. So stay tuned, make sure you like and subscribe.
I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna say goodbye, no.
Alrighty, we got the first fender on. We just have everything in with self-tappers right now. Once we get the correct hardware and everything's painted, I'll put in the well nuts and put the hardware in there. But this is just temporary, just putting that out there. You might be wondering why all this looks like complete crap up through here. I dropped my hood on it and I cracked it. So we're in the middle of trying to make it look nice and everything. So I can see this here needs to probably be pushed up more on the fender or on the bumper, and or maybe pulled back more on the fender, we'll see. But let's go over to the other side. Alright, so next we need to take off the side skirt. I already did that on the other side. We need to take off the side skirts and put on the M spec ones, not the M3 ones, the M spec or M tech, whatever you want to call it. You have to put those side skirts on in order to put on the wide body, because it doesn't line up with the back portion of the wide body. So let's get to that. Alrighty, I got all the screws out from the bottom, and then the two 8mm that go in the back right there. And then you gotta take out all these little pins on the top here, and then you just use your fingers. Well, I just use my fingers, or you could use like a trim remover tool and then take out these little pins, and that's what widens out these little things. So take all those out, and then it should be able to pop out. There's like some push-in tabs here, and they should fall out. Alrighty, so here is my M-Tech side skirt. It's used and white. So let's put that on. Got that all in. Got the little tabs all punched in here. There's a little slit up in the front you have to push in. And then you have to put all your screws in on the bottom. And then the screws in back here. If you haven't noticed, the little tab's kind of broken. And then put all your little pins on top. So we'll fix that up a little bit later. But let's get all those pins on top and the screws on the bottom. Right. Take your little tabby boy there, shove her in. You want to take your little tiny little boy here and then shove her in. And make sure it goes all the way. Alrighty guys, side skirt is all bolted up in there. So time to take all this off here for the next front fender. Alrighty, so we got all the tape on, all that's probably going to necessarily be on there, so I can draw my line to do the cutout and then mount up my fender there, and then we're going to have to do some trimming and no down here probably, and that should be it. So see if we can mount this thing up. Alright, well, the whole entire side is mounted on there. Just mounted on there pretty darn stiff. Yep, she's wide. All right, it's my time to cut the car. Goodbye. She's a goner. Alrighty, I did full commitment. Fender's all cut. I don't really know what to do here because I'm like, if I cut down here, I'll basically not really taking anything away. So basically anything right here, I didn't really need to cut that, but I did because I did full send. And also I put a little plug in this. The like, if your car has this like winter package, it has like the little headlight squirter things, took those out. And I shoved a little plug in this that I found it worked. Seems to work. Bang! Both of the fronts are done. I went a little bit more of a full send with this one. This one actually went up a little bit higher. But it's alright. I just have to, like, I don't know, I guess cut this to size or figure out a way to tack it up or something. So then I can make a different fender liner thing once we get the wide body on and painted or something. So 2 front fenders are gone. Now time for the back. All right, so I drew my line here, as you can see. I have it kind of like slightly dipping here because my fender bolt goes like right at the bottom. So I'm gonna try to cut slightly above it because it kind of curves in right here. So measure like 20 times, cut 1 time. All right, so I did a little bit more off camera. I got the whole fender on here. As you can see, she fits up pretty darn well, actually. I was like really surprised how decent it fit up. So what I did, I also cut off like an extra like 2 inches off of this sucker, off of the inner fender down in here. I did that just because I realized like, oh, my wheel's gonna be in here and it's gonna be going up and down, and I don't want it to smack my fender, my actual fender, and like cut into my tires. So I just cut a heck a lot more off, like right here. It's basically like right here the fender's cut up to. So I did the back fender here, that's all up. Did the front bumper on here and the front fender, and I also threw on the other front fender. See, that's all mounted up and that's all cut out. She's looking pretty good. Alrighty, so as you can see, I have drawn my line there. I drew my first line, I was like, go full send. So I'm gonna go like that high and make it kind of an arch, kind of really flat here. I don't know, but you won't be able to see it. Fender will cover it, and making sure it will clear my tire. So I'm gonna cut that and I'll get right back to you. I got this whole fender up, ready to go. Inside is cut and smacked up. We're gonna have to do the fender liner and all the sealing and everything. So this one's all mounted up thanks to my wife, because I'm gimpy and I can hardly do anything. So wide body is now on completely all the way around.